Hey, hold up, come on, whoa. Right back, got this. Right back, hold up, whoa. High on life, drunk off dark liquor, chicken eerie. Like I threw on Thriller, bitch I'm a hard hitter. Rolex clocks and killers holding the order. I'm praying God delivers. I had runners with Suge, niggas would've been shook. At the height of the beef, they started death from East. Damn, I even saw they tease on some of my G's. Notorious label, the story was made in the streets. Now it's real life movies. Rest in peace, Ill Will. Let's talk about it. We the smartest, not the loudest, came about the project houses where they resort to violence. Hennessy bottles on the curb, little niggas trying to serve. Let's talk about it. Back when Jungle told pockets on, soon as we walk about this. Picket signs, outlaws, outside the music hall. Bunch of ghetto superstars, really down to losing all. Both sides was thugging, but when you in my city, you know how we coming. Animals in the field and most of them clutching. When you living, it's rugged, that cover repercussions. Look, high on life, drunk off dark liquor, chicken eerie. Like I threw on Thriller, bitch I'm a hard hitter. Rolex clocks and killers holding the order. I'm praying God delivers. I had runners with Suge, niggas would've been shook. At the height of the beef, they started death from East. Damn, I even saw they tease on some of my G's. Notorious label, the story was made in the streets. History lessons, keep it on record. Let's talk about it. Cause when you got a story real as mine, you can't leave nothing out it. Take you back to 9-6 diamonds and Mag 10s, looking through a fresh lens. Everything I knew now, wish I knew back then. Like it was only so much time left before Machiavelli the Don left. Booked the flight flying out west. We was trying to squash the whole shit in Vegas. No media to eat it up and leak it in the papers. Eric B, Big D, and Preem was affiliated. Peace to Edie, Napoleon, all the innovators. We had respect before we was ever some entertainers. See Suge, he was a dangerous threat. M.O.B. almost turned half of New York red. Brothers I grew up with, threw up they sets. Some even had them death row chains hang off their necks. There's a rumor that spread I like to address. Pac was never set up by Stretch, let it rest. I stepped to him at Bryant Park so we could speak direct. He didn't disrespect, we plan to reconnect. I flew to Vegas to shoot the Street Dreams video and link with Tupac. Try to squash the East Coast, West Coast beef. We didn't talk, but he was still alive in the hospital, and it rained that day. You all appreciate it. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whoop into my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know and love is sweet? Dear mama, place no one above you. You all appreciate it. Don't you know and love you? Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love for my daddy cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty, cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. When I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. Just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise two bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know in love is sweet?
And dear mama,
place no one above you, sweet.
you all appreciate it.
Don't you know in love it?
Pour out some liquor and I reminisce. Cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always.
Hey yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? So, September came. It did its number on us, whether it was a good or bad number. And now it's gone. So September ndo imeisha. Today is the 30th of September. So that shows you that time is moving, guys, and time ain't waiting for no one. So whatever you gotta do, just do it. If you want to start that job, just do it. If you want to hit on that girl, just do it, guys, because time is moving. September ndo imesha lala. We are getting into October, then November, then before we know it, December ndo imeingia. Unaenda kununua nyanya, unarudi 3 days later kama umelewa. Anyway, this is the Gist City with Blondie and Mondy on Thursday, and today is Legend Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, today it's gonna be just me in studio, but don't worry, it's just vibes and inshallah kama kawaida. Today is Legend Thursday. We're talking about legends. We're talking about legends and legendary stuff. So tell me, what have you done that you believe is legendary? Ama, who is that person in your life? Mwenye ukimfikiria tu, you're just like, hey, this is some legendary person. I'd like to be like them and whatnot. So let me know. Pale YouTube, you can hit me up, Pale Gist City on Instagram. That is the Gist City _ or my personal handle, that is _o.mondy. And please let us vibe, let us engage, let's have a good time today. I'm going to take you back to the music, but before that, another thing we're going to be talking about today is beefs. There's so much beef that goes on in music, whether ni hip hop ama nini. So we're going to be dissecting those beefs. So nataka uniambie zile beef zenye wewe unakumbuka, whether it's local, whether it's international, bora ilikuwa beef. As long as it was something to look back on, you just let me know those beefs, alafu tutazichambua. We see who was right, who was wrong, who did what, who did not do what, and such and such. Ladies and gentlemen, let us go back to the music. This is the Gist City, and you are listening to Lazarus by Dave and Boy.
Look, any weapon formed against me can't prosper. Imposter, I'm a villain with lead. My best friend like Tommy Lee Sparta. I'm in the Gaza, just trying to get bread. The Chinese wanna take away Niger. Most of my people, they struggle and stress. Political corruption, I rise up until there ain't a government left. Cost to be the boss, even on finance, the man couldn't afford it. 15, mommy found my shank and I nearly got shipped. I was gonna do boarding. I had a one light E from Pex and a 10 Europe, a babe from Shoreditch. If you got a body like Uche, text me and I'ma pay a father's mortgage. Listen, I'ma pay your uncle's rent. And if rap don't pay, then we would've been getting it off of crack cocaine. I don't know how man could chat so brave. Little nigga, you ain't bad, no way. I think me, women in Italian shoes work well together like Maggie and Cube. Pretty in pink, but she better in blue. If you and me, would be arrogant too.
Oh yeah,
Jákèjádé, bọ́wọ́dé, jákọ́gbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó yá tètè dé o. Jákèjádé, bọ́wọ́dé, jákọ́gbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó dàbí pé ó yá rere.
No enemy can curse me, bad energy I give back to the sender. My life, blessings must enter Lagos, I gotta go back in December. Club full of girls, I'm tipsy, a browning, wanna wine on me and kiss me. How she make it clap is a mystery. I see a pastor say, Jesus Christi. I see a man say, Christ of Nazareth. Ayo, pum pum, so fabulous. First round, I thought I was dead, but it brought man back to life like Lazarus. The way she back up the Sutton and just park it. You don't need mirrors and cameras. I've been getting money in from long time. The first rack that he made was laminate.
I need my music right now. Come on, man. Where's the fucking music?
Oh yeah, Jákèjádé, bọ́wọ́dé, jákọ́gbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó yá tètè dé o. Jákèjádé, bọ́wọ́dé, jákọ́gbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó dàbí pé ó yá rere. Ó yá tètè dé, Jákèjádé, bọ́wọ́dé, jákọ́gbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó yá tètè dé o. Jákèjádé, bọ́wọ́dé, jákọ́gbé, ó dàbí pé kò gbégbégbé, ó dàbí pé ó yá rere.
Yeah. What? Come on. Niggas that beat. Shout out to Come on. Yeah. Check it out one time for the ass. I'ma take you for the ass. Come on. Check it out, kid. Here's a tune about the sonny named Renee that I met one day on my way back from John Jay. I'm peeping shorty as she's walking to the train. I tap her on the shoulders. Excuse me, miss, but can I get your name? She said, my name is Renee. I said, I got a whole lot to say. So may I walk you to your subway? She said, if you want. So yo, we started talking. I brought 2 francs and 2 drinks and we began walking. I had to see where that head was at, cause the year was mad fast. So we must chat about this and that. She told me what she was in school for. She wants to be a lawyer. In other words, shorty studies law. I'm telling shorty I'm a writer. And as she's looking for the token, she drops a package of the easy water. Covers her mouth with the name ring. I say, yo, don't sweat the technique, shorty rocks. I do the same thing, but yet I use Philly blunts. She said I never dealt with Philly blunts because I heard that's for silly stunts. I said, nah, they burn slower. Right now I really don't know you, but maybe later on I can get to show you. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. So now we sitting on the train. Besides the fingernail, now shorty got the hairdo with pain. Now understand she got flavor. A tough leather jacket with some jeans and the chain that the moms gave her. Got off the train about 6:34. She wasn't sure she had grub for the dog, so we hit the store. Went to the crib and turned the lights on. A Mad magazine stand from Essex, a right on. A leather couch stereo system with crazy CDs. Understand, kid, she got cheese. She said, cheese, do what you want. She said, I'm gonna feed the dog. I said, alright, well, I'ma roll this blunt. She came back with stretch pants and a ponytail and t-shirt. Hey, yo, fam, I got a tenderoni girl. We sitting on the couch chatting. We're smoking blunts off the balcony. We're staring at Manhattan. She started feeling on my chest. I started feeling on the breast. And there's no need for me to stress the rest. Hey, yo, I got myself a winner. We sparked the blunt before we ate. And a blunt after we ate dinner. She had a tattoo, she only wanna go to see. But first, dim the lights and turn up the Jodeci. I'm like, whatever, shorty rider, we could swing it like that. Cause on the real, this is where it's at. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. I woke up the next day on the waterbed, and letters on the pillow. And this is what the letter said. It said, Cheeks, I be home around 2. You was deep in your sleep, so I didn't want to bother you. I left my number for shorty to call me later. Got dressed, smoked the blunt, and then I bounced towards the elevator. I got the beep around 3. I'm asking shorty, what's up with you? She's asking what's up with me. And now we've been together for weeks. Candlelight, dinner with my shorty, crack a 40 with my naughty freaks. Hey man, I never been in love, but every time I'm bursting in and out of state, it's shorty that I'm thinking of. I'm hanging out with my crew. I get the beef from Renee, because Renee uses slow too. But yet I'm chatting with her mom too. She says Renee's been shot, so Cheeks meet me up at St. Luke's. I jumps on the van with, I gotta make it there quick. Hey yo, this shit is getting mad thick. Not even thinking of the pole 9, I'm doing the buckle, gives a fuck. I'm smoking boom and the whole 9. I gotta see what's going on. And by the time I reach the hospital, they tell me Mr. Cheeks Renee's gone. I'm pouring beer out for my shorty who ain't here. I'm from the ghetto, so listen, this is how I shed my tears. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty. A ghetto love is the law that we live by. Day by day, I wonder why my shorty had to die. I reminisce over my ghetto princess every day. Give it up for my shorty.
Ayo, 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 welcome back to the Gist City, and I am your host for today, Mondy. I know you're wondering why the music is a bit different today. Today is Legend Thursday, for one. So, we are paying homage to the legends in music, in movies, in entertainment, basically. Another reason playlist ya leo iko different ni juu y'all are used to twerking above the head, below the balls, nah. Today we are taking it different. Leo tunaipeleka tu pole pole. Anyway, Legend Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, and as I said before we went on the musical break, we are talking about legends. Those people who we consider legendary in our lives. Whatever they have done to you, whatever they've done to you, whatever they've done for you, whatever they've just done that you were like, hey Maze, I'd like to emulate that. Those are the legends that we are celebrating today. So just give a shout out to anyone who you believe is legendary in your life. Give a shout out to them, and yeah, that's gonna be super. Another thing, we are talking about beefs in music. I don't know if do you come kuna beefs in movies. I don't know if movie guys have beefs as well, but I know we all know that music, especially hip hop, is characterized by beef. Now there's the healthy beef, kuna ile beef ya kujengana. Okay, let me call it healthy competition. Kuna hiyo healthy competition, and then there is just beef for no apparent reason. For no apparent reason. Like back in the day, one of the longest beefs that we have seen out here is 50 Cent and Ja Rule. 50 Cent has a history of beefing with guys by this. Do you rather 50 Cent inakwanga gani? Ali beef na the game pia, as in he's just anyway, we love 50. Yeah, but anakwanga na tu beef tungine tudogo. Anyway, 50 and Ja Rule. 50 and Ja Rule dated back to 1999, if I'm not wrong. Emazi. And it started about a chain. Was it a chain or a pendant? Yes, Ja Rule was having a video shoot somewhere. One of 50's guys came and jumped him. Maze, they robbed him of a chain, a certain pendant. You know, these hip hop guys, their jewelry is really close to their heart. Bana mtu akiwa na chain flani, hiyo chain yani ni kama mtoto wake anaichunga, anaipeleka kuoshwa. Like recently we saw Lil Baby, this new American rapper who has been topping the charts. Lil Baby takes his jewelry to Icebox just to have it washed. Imagine taking your chain and your watch to a shop ili ioshwe tu. Kitu yenye unaweza tumia tu wet wipe. You can just get a wet wipe, wipe your watch and your chain and step out of the crib. No. People take their chains and their jewelry to go and be washed. That shows you how much hip hop heads have their jewelry close to their heart. Yeah. So the beef began with a guy of 50 robbed Ja Rule. So it has been a series of clapping back here and there. So if Ja Rule hears 50 is performing here, he just goes and messes it up. Ndo hiyo show ya 50 yanguke. 59 does the same thing to Ja Rule. It's been back and forth since 1999. But where 50, I think, where 50 now drew the line. Penye, hey, hata mi niliona this one was, where this one was a low blow. Jarul had a concert. Jarul had a concert in the recent years. I think that was in 2018, if I'm not wrong. Yes, Jarul had scheduled a concert in 2018. This was around the time where he was in the process of making his return into the music industry, because it was a minute since he was away. So 50 went ahead and bought 200 tickets. Yeah, your concert. 50 went ahead and bought 200 tickets at your concert. So since huwezi double book ama huwezi double sell, the promoters couldn't resell those tickets. So Jarul had an empty concert. Yes, he got paid by hiyo pesa ya 50 from the ticket sales, but still mazi, hold concert so that people can see you performing. Then your rival comes and buys out the whole concert and doesn't even attend. Wajua ingekuwa better, he could have come with his guys, his squad, awapange tu hapo so that they just boo Jarul or something. But he bought out the concert, didn't even attend, left Jarul with an empty amphitheater, stadium or whatever. And we haven't heard from Jarul since then, Mazi. That one was a very low blow from 50. But anyway, as I said, we love 50. 50 is giving us some good movies and series outside here, so mad respect to Mr. Curtis Jackson. Make sure you look out for his book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. He's actually in the process of shooting a movie of it, but as you wait for that, look out for the book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter. It gives you some very good insight into his life, from when he started, how his journey has been, his transition from music to movies, sorry. And yeah, it's a very good read, so make sure you look out for that. So that was 50 and Jarul. We have Shakur also has the late Shakur, may he rest in peace. Pia alikuwa na history ya mabeef hapa na pale. But there's one interesting thing that I came to find out just recently. Shaq and Nasir, commonly known as Nas, they had some sort of scuffle back in the day. I think this was in 2004, if I'm not wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comment section. Yeah. Nas and Shaq had a small scuffle here and there. So Nas was going for a concert somewhere in the States, and he had scheduled a meeting with Shakur. And they were going to meet and actually squash that beef. The reason most people don't know about it is because they chose to leave it out of mainstream media, because hawako wanataka bloggers and the TMZs of that time to eat up on that meeting. Yeah. So, but unfortunately, that is the day that Mr. Shakur lost his life. May he rest in eternal peace. So there was a quote unquote allegation that Nasir had a hand in Tupac's death. We have never actually solved that issue. I don't think there are theories here and there about who killed Tupac or what led to the death of Tupac. Kumekuwa na two theories out there, but yeah, that was that. And we miss Tupac, although we still jam to his jams because his music was timeless, if you ask me. Yes, please. We are talking about today's Legend Thursday. We are talking about beefs in the hip-hop scene, in the entertainment scene. Sorry, not only in the hip-hop scene, in the entertainment scene. Any feud that you know, please let me know, and we will try and decode it. We'll try and break it down. But before that, we would like to go on a musical break. Now, this mama who's coming up next, this mama doesn't drop music every day. She can even drop one song in 2 years, but when it drops, it's a banger. She's a sister to a very legendary musician. Yes, he's a very legendary musician. So listen to this song. I hope you enjoy. And if you know who it is, just let me know up in the comments. On Instagram is the GistCity _. My handle is _o.mondy. And on YouTube, we are on Juice Wave Radio. I hope you enjoy. This is the Gist City with me, Mondy.
moment. I don't stop, I celebrate the feeling. Grow up, if you live it for the moment. I don't stop, cause there ain't no ceilings. I go up, I'm made for now, not tomorrow. Made for now, look around. We're made for now, not tomorrow. Made for now, look around. We're made for now. You live it for the moment. I don't stop, I gotta celebrate the feeling. Go up, if you live it for the moment. Don't stop, cause there ain't no ceilings. Go up. Love is in the rhythm now, dancing with a whole new feeling. Love is on the way to fill you up. We're made for now, not tomorrow. Made for now, look around. We're made for now, not tomorrow. Made for now, look around. We're made for now. Made for now. Made for now, not tomorrow. Made for now, look around. We're made for now.
Arriba la raza, estamos en la casa. Dale suelta en banda, todo lo que te atrasa. Muévete eso rápido, rápido. Muévete eso rápido, rápido. We don't stop, no te escapas. Yo soy volcán, pero tú eres lava. Seguimos liti, liti, prendido. Vívelo y que mañana se acaba.
Right now, not tomorrow. Made for now. Look around and made for now. Not tomorrow. Made for now. Look around. Made for now. Not tomorrow. Made for now. Look around. We're made for now. Not tomorrow. Made for now. Look around. We're made for now. Made for now. Made for
Janet Jackson.
Look around.
Hey, in my apartments a long time ago, I knew a bad bitch, but she was kinda slow. Still gave it up when it's a few of us. She let me finger fuck her on the school bus. We used to cut school with her, run train. She wanna hang with us, we want one thing. Just penetrating that throat, dog. She choke on it like smoke, dog. But whenever I fucked her, my re-up. In a dice game, I go see her. She'll give me enough to buy quarter ounce, then blow a blunt of that reefer. She used to buy a nigga new sneaker. Pay the bill on my beeper, just so she could pay to put a 69, and I know it's time to go freak her. Then one day I just asked her, why you always getting ass up? I mean, damn, hoe get paid, all you do is get laid. This shit don't add up. She say, Till, all I wanna do is feel love. Even if I know it ain't real love. Even if I know a nigga only finna hit it, then never call back, I still fuck. And that fucked up, cause she so trill. I need some, she go still. When the trap hot and police ride, nigga, get where we go chill. For about 4 years, she held dope in my 4 pounds till it go down. I remember shouting, she stayed down. I won't say her name, cause she married now.
gave any nigga time of day. But she the chick, all the niggas try to talk. But when it came to me, she had a thing for me. When we kicked it, she rolled up the weed for me. And we both cut glass, post up in the cut, steady watching just to see if the police coming. We got close over time, her and I, right around the time that I first got signed. Come to think about it, I was about 17. I ain't even have a license, couldn't even drive. I was going back and forth with each flight, another show after show each night. She became so suspicious of these other bitches. She go through my phone and we fight. Talk about torn between the two. Wasn't really much more that we could do. Wasn't really much space for us, but she stayed down with every tour she see me do. But I guess one night I had a few. One night I had a few. Yeah, this little chick that caught my eye. I told her hurry up, meet me at the room. And no, I didn't have a contraceptive. With my common sense neglected. And 2 months later, next thing I know, I got a text that said I'm pregnant. And you can almost bet she kept it. And that's the reason why you left me. On top of all that, it wasn't even mine. I went and got paternity tested. Damn.
After school, J305, I gave me high five when I said I'm in high pursuit. You said I won't ride until Kendrick drive a new Monty Carlo that cruise. And that shot my pride. I tried to improv, but no freestyle I never do. You're looking for the nigga with the tallest fatty. You're overlooking every nigga that ain't quite ready to make it rain on you like I'm about to break a levee. Hold up. That pussy petty, yeah, your nail did, your head did, your cell phone is selfish. It only got numbers that come with a Hummer, her new prima donna, I smelled it. Tried to make you mine, tried to make some time, but I ain't got the time or the patience to stop and wait in line, Her dreams host Versace, she fall for Armani. Only deal with rich niggas, fuck you and Mick Romney. I'm grown now, I'm on my own now, I'm poppin'. Change my phone now when I get home now. I got options, fast forward, wait, is that you? With them big old thighs after school. And yo, 3 kids and 3 baby daddies in card note that's overdue. I know.
Gist City in the house, ladies and gentlemen. The Gist City is on air, and you are tuned in to Juice Wave Radio, where we got the juice. Legend Thursday today. I'm in studio. I am your host, Mondy. You can call I am your host, Mondy. And beefs and the entertainment scene is what we're talking about. Before we go to that, there are some notable things that have happened this week in the music industry that I'd like to fill you guys in on. So, Diamond got a grandson. Dangote amepata grandson. Dangote amepata grandson through nani? Amepata grandson through his son Rayvanny. Rayvanny, the CEO of Next Level Music, just signed his first artist called Mark Voice in Tanzania, and Mark Voice dropped his debut song called Nenda on Wednesday, so you guys go look out for that. And then today we are having a very mad collaboration that is supposed to be released today. That is Burna Boy and Kapalot, also known as Polo G. Polo G has released a song with Burna Boy known as Want It All, supposed to drop today on September 30th, so make sure you guys look out for that. Another thing is Diamond Platnumz is having his first worldwide tour in 3 years. He hasn't had a tour in 3 years, so Diamond is starting his worldwide tour in October. His UK tour, sorry if I'm not wrong, Diamond is starting his UK tour in October, and guys are happy for that. Guys can't wait for that. Burna Boy is also currently doing his tour, and he's doing mad things. He shut down Central Park in New York, Juicy, and yeah, it was good. So Burna Boy is currently on his tour, the Space Tour. I'm not sure kama inafakuisha, but it's good stuff, so go out to his pages and look out for that. Back to Legend Thursday. We were talking about beefs in the entertainment scene, and this one was not so much of a beef as I can see, but it was the breakup of a really good group. Most of y'all know the Fugees. If you don't know the Fugees, I'll be playing one of their tracks shortly, so just stay tuned for that. I'm sure once you hear it, you'll get an idea of what I'm talking about. The Fugees was a very notable hip hop group in the 1990s. Ilikuwa imeshikilia. Groups back in the day, we know of many groups. We know of NWA, that is Niggas with Attitude. We know of the Fugees, yes. We know of tell me other hip hop groups that you know. Tell me other hip hop groups that you know. Yes. So the Fugees had three people. A very strong lady, Lauryn Hill, Wycliffe Jean, and Pras Michael. Personally, I didn't even know that Wycliffe Jean was part of the Fugees. Nimekuja kujua juzi. Yes, but that group was comprised of those three mega artists. That was Wycliffe Jean, Lauryn Hill, and Pras Michael. Now, the Fugees had a good run. Their first album, their debut album, was dropped in '94, named Blunted to Reality. Well, okay, Blunted to Reality didn't do so well. Well, nikawa walikuwa na guess hivi, nikawa walikuwa na force issues. But anyway, after that, they went on to drop another album that was now, I think that was now Blood Clot. That was what put them on the map, and that album is what we know Fugees for now until date. That album is called The Score, that came 2 years later. That's in the year 1996. Now the Score did so well. The Score got Grammys, it received nominations, and it went 6 times platinum in 2 years. Imagine an album, from dropping an album that didn't do so well to dropping an album that went 6 times platinum in 2 years. Yes, so that was mad for the Fugees. It even gave birth to their solo careers. Tunaona kila mtu ali branch out solo. Wycliffe Jean went on to release his album. Pras Michael did the same. Lauryn Hill did the same. So the Fugees had their fair share of trouble. They had their squabbles in between. Them they didn't actually cross paths with any other people. I'd say yao ilikuwa sort of internal affairs maze. Fugees walikuwa wanaleta mchezo kwa kazi. They were mixing business with pleasure. Because we see Wycliffe Jean had some interactions with Lauryn Hill. Yes, he had some interactions with Lauryn Hill that got Lauryn pregnant. Yes, Lauryn Hill was pregnant with Wycliffe. Lauryn Hill was pregnant. Let me say that. Lauryn Hill was pregnant. Now at that time Wycliffe Jean. He was married to a certain designer. But on the side, he was also dating Lauryn Hill. So Lauryn lied to Wycliffe that the child was his. Kumbe mtoi hakuwa Wycliffe mazi. Kumbe Lauryn pulled a Nairobi on Wycliffe. Kumbe historia Nairobi haijaanza juzi, ilianza maju. Yes mazi, so mtoi hakuwa wa Wycliffe, mtoi alikuwa wa kijana wa Bob Marley. Lauryn Hill alienda hadi kucheza away game na mtoi wa Bob Marley. The son called Rohan. Yes, the son belonged to Rohan. The child belonged to Rohan, who was Bob Marley's son, mazi. And that is the spark that lit the match between Lauryn Hill, Pras Michael, and Wycliffe Jean. Because with all that strife, Wycliffe did not appreciate the fact that he had been of the idea that mtoi ni wake na kumbe mtoi si wake. Yes, so that is what led to the breakup of the Fugees. Well, unfortunately, we love them. They gave us good music that we still listen to until today. But it looks like their time came up. Na story of the Fugees iliisha hivyo. But we still see Wycliffe active in the music scene. Lauryn Hill and Pras Michael, I don't hear about them so much. But if you know of any jams that they have dropped recently, maybe in the recent years, dating back to 2015, please do let me know. My Instagram handle is _o.mondy. The Gist City _ and Juice Wave Radio on Instagram. Another thing, I remember I said that 50 Cent anakuanga tu na mambo zake. 50 Cent, after beefing with Jarul, I think at the same time, he was also beefing with the game. Okay, both of them are notable rappers. Both of them have given us good music. Both of them wameunga bana. Those are big ass people maze ukiwa cheki. But 50 Cent and 50 Cent and the game weren't in good terms for a while. This started when the game was dismissed from G Unit. You remember G Unit, Gorilla Unit, that had 50 Cent, that had Tony Yayo, and that had Lloyd Banks. Yeah, so the game was allegedly dismissed from that trio, and that didn't sit so well with the game. And as he left, he said, quote and quote, 50 said this: the game should stop mentioning G Unit. He thinks he's doing me a favor when he says that. And that did not actually sit well with the game. So once we are going to take a musical break, but once we come back, we are going to be diving more into that feud. The feud that saw 50 and the game be at loggerheads for a while. We still don't know if they're in good terms now, but we'll find that out shortly. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Gist City. I am your host, Mondy. And follow me on Instagram, on YouTube. And yes, let's engage, let's have a good time, and that will be that. Let us enjoy this beautiful jam by the Foodies.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me.
Now that I escape, sleep, walk awake. Those who can relate know the world ain't kick. Jail bars ain't golden gates. Those who fake, they break. When they meet their 400-pound mate, if I could rule the world, everyone would have a gun in the ghetto, of course, when get the up and on their horse. Kick around drinking moonshine. I pour a sip on the concrete for the deceased, but no, don't weep. Wyclef's in a state of sleep, thinking about the robbery that I did last week. Money in the bag, banker look like a drag. I wanna play with pelicans from here to Baghdad. Gun blast, think fast, I think I'm hit. My girl pinched my hips to see if I still exist. I think not, I'll send a letter to my friends. A born again hooligan, only to be king again.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and make you want me. Yo, I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress if you don't smoke cess. Less, I must confess, my destinies manifest. In some vortex and sweats, I make tracks like I'm homeless. Rap orgies with Borgie and Best. Capture your bounty like Elliot Ness. Yes, bless you if you represent the fool, but I hex you with some witches brew if you do voodoo. I could do what you do, easy. Believe me, frontin' niggas give me heebie-jeebies. So why you imitating Al Capone? I be Nina Simone and defecating on your microphone. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. You can't run away from these styles I got, oh baby. Hey baby, 'cause I got a lot, oh yeah. And anywhere you go, my whole crew gonna know, oh baby. Hey baby, you can't hide from the vibe, oh no.
Ready or not, refugees take you over. The Buffalo Soldier, dreadlock roster. On the 12th hour, fly by in my bomber. Crews run for cover, now they under pushing up flowers. Super fly, true lies do or die. Toss me high, only puff fly with my crew from like high. I, refugee from Guantanamo Bay. Dance around the border like I'm Cassius Clay.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find
Yeah.
Here I come. You can't hide.
Hey yo, nobody.
Gonna find you and make you
Come on.
want me. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide.
You know them. You know
Gonna
them.
find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find.
Yeah, hold up. KD2 shit. Hey, hold up, come on, whoa. Right back, got this. Right back, hold up, whoa. High on life, drunk off dark liquor, chicken eerie. Like I threw on Thriller, bitch, I'm a hard hitter. Rolex clocks and killers holding the order. I'm praying God delivers. I had runners with Suge, niggas would've been shook. At the height of the beef, they started death from East. Damn, I even saw they tease on some of my G's. Notorious label, the story was made in the streets. Now it's real life movies. Rest in peace, Ill Will. Let's talk about it. We the smartest, not the loudest, came about the project houses where they resort to violence. Hennessy bottles on the curb, little niggas trying to serve. Let's talk about it. Back when Jungle Toe pockets on, soon as we walk about this. Picket size outlaws outside the music hall, bunch of ghetto superstars really down to lose it all. Both sides was thugging, but when you in my city, you know how we coming. Animals in the field and most of them clutching. When you live in this rugged, that come with repercussions. Look, high on life, drunk off dark liquor, chicken eerie. Like I threw on Thriller, bitch, I'm a hard hitter. Rolex clocks and killers holding the order. I'm praying God delivers. I had runners with Suge, niggas would've been shook. At the height of the beef, they started death from East. Damn, I even saw they tease on some of my G's. Notorious label, the story was made in the streets. History lessons, keep it on record. Let's talk about it. Cause when you got a story real as mine, you can't leave nothing out it. Take you back to 9-6 diamonds and Max 10s, looking through a fresh lens. Everything I knew now, wish I knew back then. Like it was only so much time left before Machiavelli the Don left. Booked the flight flying out west. We was trying to squash the whole shit in Vegas. No media to eat it up and leak it in the papers. Eric B, Big D, and Preem was affiliated. Peace to Edie, Napoleon, all the innovators. We had respect before we was ever some entertainers. See, Suge, he was a dangerous threat. M.O.B. almost turned half of New York red. Brothers I grew up with, threw up they sets. Some even had them death row chains hang off their necks. There's a rumor that spread I like to address. Pac was never set up by Stretch, let it rest. I stepped to him at Bryant Park so we could speak direct. He didn't disrespect, we plan to reconnect. I flew to Vegas to shoot the Street Dreams video and link with Tupac. Try to squash the East Coast, West Coast beef. We didn't talk, but he was still alive in the hospital. And it rained that day in Vegas. Rest in power.
This is my Nas. Check it out. Junior Mafia. I like this. Yeah. Now, folks. To all the ladies in the place with style and grace, allow me to lace these lyrical douches in your bushes. Who rock grooves and make moves with all the mommies. The back of the club, sipping Moet is where you find me. The back of the club, macking holes, my crew's behind me. Mad question asking, blunt passing, music lasting. But I just can't quit because one of these honeys Biggie got to creep with, sleep with, keep the ep a secret. Why not? Why blow up my spot? Cause we both got hot. Now check it. I got more Mac than Craig and in the bed. Believe me, sweetie, I got enough to feed the needy. No need to be greedy. I got mad friends with Benzes, see notes by the layers. True fucking players. Jump in the Rover and come over. Tell your friends jump in the GS3. I got the chronic by the tree. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Papa.
You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place.
Why?
Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Straight up, honey, really, I'm asking. Most of these niggas think they be macking, but they be acting. Who they attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your sign? Soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind and ask you what your interests are. Who you be with? Things to make you smile. What numbers to dial? You gon' be here for a while. I'm gon' call my crew. You gon' call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Plans to leave, throw the keys to little C's. Pull the truck up front and roll up the next blunt so we can steam on the way to the telly. Gon' fill my belly. A T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape. Conversate for a few, cause in a few we gon' do what we came to do. Ain't that right, boo? Forget the telly, we just go to the crib and watch a movie in the jacuzzi. Smoke L's while you do me. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Papa. You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place.
Why?
Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
How you living, Biggie Smalls?
In mansion and Benzes, giving ends to my friends and it feels stupendous. Tremendous cream, fuck $1 and a dream. Still tote gat strapped with infrared beams. What? Chopping O's, smoking line optimals, money holes and clothes. All a nigga knows. A foolish pleasure, whatever. I had to find the buried treasure. So grams I had to measure. However, living better now. Coochie sweater now. Drop top BMs, I'm the man, girlfriend.
Honey, check it. Tell your friends to get with my friends. And we could be friends. Shit, we could do this every weekend. Alright? Is that alright with you? Yeah. Keep banging.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Check it out. Now folks shit for that ass. Puff Daddy, Biggie Smalls, Junior Mafia, represent baby.
That was Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G., with Big Papa, which was released in 2005. Yeah. Biggie Smalls has also given us some big jams. As in, Kitambo, if you ask me, if I look at the hip hop scene then and now, obviously there's a big change. There's a really big change in terms of content, in terms of the artists that we have nowadays. There are positive changes and negative changes. The positive changes obviously is the production style, as in Squeezy. There's so much. There's variety. Kitambo, in as much as the music was good, you could notice that Elekwanga too, there was the production style was a bit limited. But these days you see there's so much to fall back on. There's so much to listen to in the hip hop scene, so we respect that. On the flip side, Maze, the artists that we see coming out nowadays, I'm not hating or anything, but anyway, let's just be frank, guys. The artists that we see coming out nowadays, I don't know. Even Calligraph said that these lean sipping suckers looking way worse than they sound. As in, rapper tu unamwona vile anakaa mazee, yani this Lil. Everyone is Lil nowadays. Someone is 40 years old but call himself Lil. So you wonder, man. Mtu amejitoboa masikio, mapua, mdomo. It's crazy. I wonder how they get through metal detectors. Anyway, that's for them to know and for us to find out. This is the Gist City. I'm your host, Mondy. You are tuned into Legend Thursdays. We're talking about beefs in the hip-hop scene, in the entertainment scene. And I asked earlier, do we know of any feuds that have been there in the movie industry? We know of feuds in the music industry. Some feuds were created by the celebrities themselves. zingine were fan created beefs, or the artists were not actually at loggerheads, but once the fans started comparing them, for lack of a better word, hapo ndo beef ilianzia. There are also those beefs that sisi kama mafans tu tumepeana. Like we have seen recently in Tanzania, we see their radio presenters really poking Diamond Platinum's producer Ayo Liza, or Liza Classic. Yeah, they are people of the notion that since nowadays Diamond has chosen to branch out with various producers here and there, and mostly we see him rolling with S2 Keys nowadays, people are of the opinion that Diamond and Liza Classic are no longer working together. Reason being because he's seen with S2 Keys mostly. Now that is a beef that if it were to go on, that would be something that would have been sparked by the fans, because that's not the case. Liza is still Diamond's producer. S2 Keys also produces for Diamond, as in all three of them make music together. So this thing of trying to ask why don't we hear you mostly nowadays and whatnot, no. Yeah, they are still working together, so rest assured that Wasafi is still intact. Now, as I was saying, any feuds in the movie industry, let me know, please. Let us try and decode them and let us try and break them down. Now, Christopher Wallace, aka Notorious B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G. Notorious B.I.G. was unfortunately shot during a drive-by in Los Angeles, and this was just shortly before his album Life After Death was to be released. Now, this came months after Shakur was also shot up in a studio while he was recording. So he went on to release. He claims that Biggie was behind that. So he went on to diss Biggie in some of his songs like Hit 'Em Up. He even claimed to have had intimate relations with Biggie's wife, who was Faith Evans. Yes, who was Faith Evans. So yeah, Biggie and Shakur has been one of the biggest beefs we have ever seen in the music industry, to say. One of the biggest beefs we have ever seen. And it ended in both of them losing their lives, which was very unfortunate, because imagine, Maze, if Shakur was still alive now, imagine the music we'd be enjoying. Hey, our malil wote wangetolewa. These little big boys, they wouldn't be on the scene. Yeah, man. So, and another thing is, we have seen, this is just a point to note, but we will decode it later. We have seen managers who still profit from their artists even after death. This is something that we need to understand. E game in our kazi. How comes artist yako unfortunately pass away, but you're still cashing in checks from his music? That one is something that we will decode later. So we saw it happen to B.I.G. We've seen it happen to Michael Jackson as well. So we need to know what are the terms of operation between these two parties. Now bringing you back. Let's do it local, kiasi, Let us embrace our own. There's one major feud that we have had in this country. That is the OG Calligraph Jones versus Mr. Ohanga, that is Octopizo or Octo Ombido or number 9. Yes, hiyo ni kitu go on for a while. It started at Wapi. Wapi is where OG used to go and do his freestyles, and they met with they cross paths with Octo, and yeah, they were both big rappers back in the day, but it's just been back and forth since then, back and forth. Although one thing I appreciate about the feud ya Awawasi is that in as much as yes, sometimes it gets ugly, because in war kuna casualties. So in as much as yes kuna times it may get ugly, but this is one of the things that I can say it has been healthy competition. I wouldn't call it a feud as such, although Sisima fans, we have fueled the fire. We have fueled the fire by comparing them on so many levels, on their music, their swag, their lifestyle, their family affairs. We have put that comparison out there, and I feel like that is what has fueled the fire. But this is something that could have been quelled, or rather ingekuwa handled better. Anyway, but this has been healthy competition between the two, cause unaona before when they were still deeply engrossed into this, when your competitor has dropped something, unaona the other would rush to the studio ndo at least a match up, ye pia bwage ngoma, ndo at least watu wawe level, watu wa move pamoja. So this has been healthy competition between Okto Ombido and OG. Although it is one of the biggest that we have had in this country. We recently saw a photo of Calligraph and Octopito together on Calligraph's Instagram, and we should be expecting something soon. We hope that they are putting out something, cause that's gonna be something mad. That's gonna be something mad. So we hope we're Calligraph and Octo Ombido, wherever you are, I hope you guys are working on something. Get into studio mazee, give us that banger, ndo top hizi charts za Nairobi, just as OG said. Yes, this is the Gist City. I've been your host. I am your host, Mondy. And Sean Puffy Combs. Sean Puffy Combs, we know him as P. Diddy. We know Sean Puffy Combs as P. Diddy. P. Diddy has been in the game. P. Diddy is still in the game. But back in the day, he used to run with the crew known as Bad Boys, and he still has his label Bad Boy Entertainment up till date. He has given us some good jams, collabos, solos. We've even seen him work with the likes of Burna Boy. That was on his album. That was very beautiful. So let's jump into a short musical break, and we'll be back with the next segment. This is the Gist City.
Yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block of dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime. The night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your
Every
life after
step
death.
I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away.
rubbing on that Italian leather. Them convict jeans on. You ready? Yeah. Yeah. I get it until the sunrise. Doing 90 and a 65. Windows roll down screaming now. So number one hustler getting money. Why you wanna count my money? I'm a hustler and don't need man one of y'all, and you see it. So I see police on that crooked eye. Doing 100 on in the state 95. My shorty leaning, blasting that do or die. Wishing that I'm what I thought I would, cause we certified. Got a system that'll beat and knock your wall off. Got a pump under my seat to sawed off. Got a bunch of goons, hope to never call off. I'm a sniper sitting on the roof, already saw y'all. Ain't too much, I put a strain on me. That's the reason why I have to put the blame on me. I'd rather have them dollar bills rain on me than to let them haters come and make a name off me. That's why I get it until the sunrise. Doing 90 and a 65. Windows roll down screaming now. Number one hustler getting money. Why you wanna count my money? I'm a hustler, don't need man. What you see?
She said, young, why your voice so hoarse? I just sound like money, baby, I should've been a Porsche. Paint looking like a sugar-free Red Bull. I'm so paid, you know I keep a pocket full. And that's before the taxes. Took my whole gross net and hid it under my mattress. I used to get bored and count 20s for practice. Paper therapy, we let the money relax us. Gold chains round my neck just like Michael Phelps. I made a killing in the water, killing with the water. Against all odds and I will not stop. They try to keep me on bottom, but I prefer the top. In my project chick, I moved her next to Jock. She said the house was too small, I moved her next to block. So baby, get your ass up, I need an extra block. I told her do the speed limit and no extra stops, and that's why.
Get it until the sunrise. Doing 90 and a 65. Windows roll down screaming now. Number one hustler getting money. Why you wanna count my money? I'm a hustler and don't need man one of y'all, and you see it. I'm the boss, it only takes one call. For try to hit you up and dump you off, and that's all. Guess what? I won't be taking that fall. Homie, I got cake, that's what I'm paying them for. Haha, ain't that funny? Gorillas, they want war, but ain't got money. Cause I seen them all talk until they start gunning. Quicker than Usain Bolt, the fastest thing running. Yeah, Akon, Weezy, Block Oil holding down Jersey. Divine can show me getting it up front. My little brother Boo got that vision, baby. I get it until the sunrise. Doing 90 and a 65. Windows roll down screaming now. Number one hustler getting money. Why you wanna count my money? I'm a hustler and don't need man one of y'all, you see it.
Big money Weezy, white beater with the sick underneath it. How do I feel, bitch? I feel undefeated. Snap my fingers, disappear from the precinct. Yeah, I'm ballin', we ball out. Ball till we fall until the ball bounce. I sent some with guns to y'all house, only to find out you live in a dollhouse. Damn. But I thought you was tough though. We carry choppers on our necks, call it cutthroat. We bury towers on the set that they come from. We know magic turn, we smoke the gun smoke. We bomb first when we ride. You in the hearse when you ride. I put my shoe down, baby, and I'm holding down the young moolah, baby.
That's why I get it until the sunrise. Doing 90 and a 65. Windows roll down screaming now. Number one hustler getting money. Why you wanna count my money? I'm a hustler and don't need man one of y'all, and you see it.
Yeah. Drip 101. Yeah. My niggas are winning, so watch your blog. And you know forget zigging this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip with the ring you plug. My niggas are winning, so watch your blog. And you know forget zigging this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip with the ring you plug. You know that drip is very necessary.
Anytime you pull up, you gotta be scary. Sabana shopping, I be Samini Pateri. Woody Gucci don't have a Pekula Perry. I used to rap fakes, now we turned up. 450 on the fucking 10 top. It's like an addiction, nigga, we can't stop. If you can relate, let me see your hands up. About the drip and now, nigga, we get more. We'll be tell me Louis, but I said no. Cause everybody be rocking the same shit. I would rather pull up in the fucking vet more. Since you the dripping, no, we know the big brands. Minye si kakra, now me got big plans. Rolling up, you replacing my wristband. Master, wish I queen with the distance, huh? Charlie nigga say with him, so about your blog. And they look for Veezy in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip when they win your plug. My nigga say with him, so about your blog. And they look for Veezy in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip when they win your plug. Would you be dripping the shit that won't your light bill? Cause I can't put dollars saving for the right deal. Grills, the teacher, your friend is spotlight grill. Mason Margiela on an off-white sale. On a regular day, be Air Force Ones. Because let me shop a body, I'm a woman low dance. From your wizard, I'm a son, I'm a woody chia. Last hour, I just say we wish I was a go fan. Casablanca t-shirt on a chill day. Yeah, the card I swipe it, but we still day. Maybe I can't tell me that I actually give way. Hope a plug and a friend, it don't be eBay. Each and every morning with the pop tarts. Charlie don't forget the at the top class. It's a drip and the one where we know they walk fast. Some shadows they reserve them for rock stars. What else? When them say watch your blog. Don't forget the in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip when the way you plug. When them say watch your blog. And you don't forget the in this corner, bro. Before you cap the Lamborghini truck, making sure I will drip when the way you plug. What else? Yeah.
Juice Wave Radio, where we got the juice, and this is the Gist City, and I'm your host Mondy on the ones and twos. That was No Fugazi by Sarkodie. Sarkodie, sijui. Anyway, whichever makes you sleep at night. Sarkodie has just recently released his album No Pressure, so guys go look out for that. And that song No Fugazi has been produced by Raxi. Raxi is a Nigerian producer who also has a very dope album called Champion. So make sure you guys go and look out for those two. Today is Legend Thursday, and we are looking at legends in different aspects. We're looking at those who we feel in our lives are legendary, those who have done notable things for us, or those who have done notable things with us, or those who have just done notable things that when we look at, we are like, hey, Mazay, that guy, whatever he did was legendary. And I'd like to be like that guy, or I'd like to be like that lady. So mention those people. Just let me know who those people are in your life, whoever you believe are legends. We were also looking at feuds in the entertainment scene, and I say again, any feuds that you guys know in the movie industry, please let me know. Like we recently saw Tom Holland from what is this guy who's acting as Spider-Man from Marvel. Yes, Tom Holland sued Marvel he sued them for $20 million. Yeah, $20 million to be recast as Spider-Man. Yeah, if they want him to come back and shoot another installation into the Spider-Man sequel, he has to be paid $20 million. I'm sure hiyo tu ni tentative amount. Kuna figures zingine hapo zenye hatujaambiwa. So kwa hivyo according to my knowledge in the movie industry, to be tudogo twenye tunakwanga, it's mostly on contractual lines. Yes, you find an actor or an actress has a problem with the production company, so they just sue them and take it to court, as opposed to music where people call out each other. Like ukinikosea, me, I'll go to my Instagram live, ndakutaja kitu umefanya, nitataja mokoro wako, nitataja si zako, nitataja vile nilifanya sijui nini na hata sikufanya, you know. Yeah, like I don't know if you guys remember this quote unquote cloud chaser known as Vincent Mboya, who was gifted 18,000 by Jalango. He was gifted 18,000 by Jalango to go and pay his rent. He had claimed that alikuwa na rent arrears. Akapewa hela na he put out placards nini nini. Akapewa hela pale na Jalango, akaenda akalipa rent. Lakini after that we saw him driving Jalango's name through the mud, and that was mainly through bloggers, through these online media. Yeah, alijaribu pale but alishindwa, manake Heavy J Baba is Heavy J Baba. Now, talking about, we have done our best to decode the big beefs that we know, or rather we didn't know about. And now I'd like you guys to, okay, I'd like to just go into those people who I believe to me are legends, as in vitu zenye wamefanya ama vitu zenye bado wanafanya. Mi nice inani nice, I just like them and I look at them and I'm like, yo, that's dope. First of all is Curtis Jackson, commonly known as 50 Cent, or Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. Curtis Jackson, or let's go by 50 Cent. 50, or as his people in his inner circle like me call him Fitty. Yes, Fitty. 50 Cent. So Fitty is considered to be hip hop's greatest showman. Why is he considered to be hip hop's greatest showman? He is one of the artists. Wewe. Iyo tutai edit. He's one of the artists who has managed to make a very smooth transition from music to movies and managed to maintain a balance between the two. 50 Cent sahi akitoa ngoma bado tutaisikiza. 50 Cent sahi akishoot movie of which he's doing the power story. He has also released Black Mafia Family, BMF, the series season 1. He is also behind the series For Life. He has given us many movies and series zenye tuna watch mpaka wa leo, na zingine zenye hata ukienda ku repeat sahi you'll feel like you're watching it for the first time, and that's something very hard to do. We know of so many musicians who have tried to get into movies, and okay, some have made it, like the likes of Justin Timberlake. We have seen Neo act in some movies here and there. We have seen Common. Common was a good rapper back in the day. He still is a good rapper, but he's mostly inclined towards movies. Yes, so we see some artists come in and make it. We see some come in and just float in movies. Anapata movie moja 2013, ingine 2017. So there are those artists, and there are those who come into the movie industry and they just flop completely. Yes, but 50 has managed to stay consistent in both movies and music. He even was the executive producer behind one of Pop Smoke's posthumous albums. May Pop Smoke rest in eternal peace. Yes, 50 was one of the executive producers behind one of his albums. I think Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon, if I'm not wrong. Yes, 50 was one of the executive producers. So he's doing that while at the same time shooting Power Book 2 and Book 3 at the same time concurrently, and also Black Mafia Family, and also For Life. So you see him doing so much, and personally I think that is so dope, because in his book, as I told you earlier, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, go look out for that. He's also in the process of shooting a movie for that. So those lazy readers, mnaweza ngoja hiyo movie inakuja. In that book, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, 50 gives us, he takes us on a trip from beginning to end, from when he started out in Queens, in South Jamaica, Queens, which is in New York, where he grew up, where he unfortunately got shot 9 times, bounced back from that, made G-Unit. He propelled G-Unit to worldwide status. He got them some good stuff, some good hits. He broke out from that. He went solo, and after that he joined the movie and film industry. He got into partnership with Stars Broadcasting Company, and amepatia Stars viewership ingine yenye Stars haijaiona, as in their ratings are just skyrocketing daily. With every production that 50 gives out, their viewership has to increase. their viewership has to increase. So that is something, that is not a small feat. That is not a small feat to attain. So big up to 50, big up to Curtis Jackson, and continue doing the good work that you've been doing, my guy. Someone else who I consider a legend is the late Chadwick Boseman, aka Black Panther. May he rest, may he R.I.P. Chadwick, I know we most people know him for his role in Black Panther and the MCU sequel at large. But Chad also did some other movies. 21 Bridges. 21 Bridges was a good one, where he acted as a cop trying to solve some murder apple. Go look out for 21 Bridges if you haven't seen it. It's a very dope movie. Yeah, so Chadwick really fell into character. Really fell into character during the Black Panther whatever. As in right now, in the case where Black Panther is brought back and there's just someone else, I don't think it'll have the same touch to it. Maybe itawachiwa juu ya hizo action nini, you know, watu hii kupenda hiyo action, hiyo vibe ya MCU ya Marvel. But I don't think to those of us who, because he gave us a character that people, the black community, really connected with. As in, it was it raked in billions. It raked in that one movie raked in so much money. And it was that one night was a worldwide hit. That one was a worldwide hit. If there was a Hall of Fame for movies, I'm sure Black Panther would have joined that league. Yeah, Black Panther was a good one. So people really connected with the character. The way it's the same way to connect na Michael Scofield in Prison Break. Like right now, if you see Scofield in another movie, how to feel like it's the same Scofield. Like if you see Scofield acting as a pastor right now, you'll just be like, what time is he going to break that offering new plan ni gani hapa? Wanahepa aje kwa hii church? Even though tunajua Scofield. So yes, Chadwick really fell into character, and we celebrate him for that, and we hope that we are going to have other legends like Chadwick, even as he was going through his unfortunate illness. He still stayed strong. As in, wase most hawakujua until when Chadwick passed on. Watu walikuwa wanadhani ati ameingia kwa anasa, ameanza sherehe, yanywa pombe ndio maana amekonda. Hapana. Chadwick was battling with a certain form of cancer, and even through that, he still managed to stay strong. He still managed to appear in front of our cameras, do press conferences, press releases, go to graduations and whatnot. So we celebrate Chadwick for that, for staying strong throughout that journey. That is not something easy. That is not something easy. Bring it back to the 254. Bring it back to the 254. One of the people I really celebrate from back in the day is Jua Kali. Jua Kali amekuwa hapo for eons and eons and eons. Na bado yuko. Now Jua Kali was part of the people that started the Genge movement. Genge back in the day tulikuwa yeye. Kuna Flex who is right now abroad. There was Isa. There was Nyash who is still with us. So yes, there was a bit of Major who came in later, but Jua, Nonini and the likes. But Jua maze, mi respect Jua juu. Jua alitoa mangoma mob sana back in the day. Mangoma zenye bado tunajam hadi leo. And okay, music ime diversify, music ime evolve, ime metamorphosize into new things. We have the Afro Shrap. Mera silo Afro Shrap nini? Shrap, kwanza Shrap ni rap ya Sheng. Shrap ni rap ya Sheng, according to what I know. So now when you call it Afro Shrap, that is now Afrobeat while rapping in Sheng. Vijana mtatuonyesha mambo. Yeah, so music has metamorphosized. There's so much going on. But Jua Kali and Nameless as well have managed to recreate themselves through the times. Yes, we have seen Jua Kali recreate himself through the Gengeton movement. Yes, Gengeton was sort of a new wave version of Genge. The Genge was a bit chilled. It had a bounce to it. It was like some old school hip hop. But now Gengeton now came and became a sort of a fast paced version of that. We enjoyed Gengeton. Some we still enjoy to date. Yes, there's still some artists giving us good stuff. So Jua managed to jump on that wave. Jua jumped on that wave. Yeah, Gengeton, he collaborated with some artists. The likes of X-Ray Taniua, the likes of there are many artists that Jua collaborated with. Na ame managed to recreate through the times. Na we love and respect Jua for that. Nameless as well. Nameless is someone who has refused to leave the music scene. Atakupea ngoma mbili in a year or even one in a year, but there are songs that you will listen to for 3 years, and that is not something easy to do. Recreating yourself yenye mpaka unasikizwa years later, hiyo ni kitu nzuri sana yenye Nameless amefanya pale, as well as Jua Kali. Yes. Jua Kali also appreciates the fact that these young boys came through to do Gengeton, because it was like he feels that it was like they were paying homage to him and the other godfathers of Genge as well. So we appreciate Jua Kali for that. He has put our country on the map. And yes, some of the artists I may collaborate now ni kina VDJ Jones, Jeshi Jinga, nini. So we appreciate Jua Kali, and Jua Kali maze continue giving us bangers zenye zitatufurahisha. Ngeli ya Genge, Gembe Tenge, which is coming up next. So you guys enjoy that music and keep engaging, keep telling us who your legends are, keep telling us what they've done to make you consider them as legends that you would like to emulate and that you would like to live a life that is similar to theirs. We are going on a short musical break, but please don't touch that dial. This is the Gist City, and you are tuned in to Juice Wave Radio, where we have the juice. I am your host, Mondy. Please, we'll be back after the short musical break.
Yo, hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno. Gembeteli utafagomboto za meno. Ni kuchembeteza na maneno. Gembeteli ni ya gembetenge. Hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno. Gembeteli utafagomboto za meno. Ni kuchembeteza na maneno. Gembeteli ni ya gembetenge.
Nambitika ivaskan konanja. Jembeteshi jinga ni bala. Gambotole kalvi zimeshikana. Na ingomo tome mekuja na ubaya. Nambitika na bado mnakata. Nambishika bado kwa isana. Kebetege bodo tambawala. Wengine bumbutere wamelala. Jomba kali mekaza katamba. Na kitimbia na mguu imeganda. Nikujinika chitini ya kala. Nacheza na maneno tukisaga.
Hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno. Gembeteli utafagomboto za meno. Ni kuchembeteza na maneno. Gembeteli ni ya gembetenge. Hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno. Gembeteli utafagomboto za meno. Ni kuchembeteza na maneno. Gembeteli ni ya gembetenge. Tambatari heavy walevi wanasikia ni ka storytelling kwa teli. Jungembeteli na tembete makimakaveli. Brambatazi na mtoka kimazembeteri. Juu ya full dose na kumbutula mamedi. Vidembetevu zangu na reziko ever ready. Kumachombo toka wanadai niko crazy. Lumbutuga tang na itwist na madredi. Joto mingi na kuzimbeti makabaridi. Jua ni kali jomenyo moto wakawaridi. Bidi yamba tangu pace ni ya Lamborghini. Pace ni ya Lamborghini. Hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno. Gembeteli utafagomboto za meno. Ni kuchembeteza na maneno. Gembeteli ni ya gembetenge. Hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno. Gembeteli utafagomboto za meno. Ni kuchembeteza na maneno. Gembeteli ni ya gembetenge.
Innovation simbitisi ndiyo scientist. Nikaboom vembetela tunatoa fumes. Lumbutuga ni kubadili mbitisha. Shembeteng mina
nashuka nayo nayo ndio tarada nikitaja shamba tata mafambatala kuna vile bado wanirada flow easy smugglers tukombaka mita jamba tati nimedunga mpaka ya pita chachimbitisha kwanza na wakimbiza za kitua guide nimenywa ku atlas kwembetela mina dai wa Morocco zikishika na matamba tawi za Meru
hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno ngembeteli utafogomboto za meno ni kuchembeteza na maneno ngembeteli ni ya gembetenge hapa ni kuchembeteza na manembeteno ngembeteli utafogomboto za meno ni kuchembeteza na maneno ngembeteli ni ya gembetenge
You already know. It's DJ K-Wise, VTJ Jones, Kenya, Niger, let's go. Joe, word.
Only one day low, hello. Only one day low, hello.
Let's go.
Odomara.
Nifty boy.
Bazenga.
Man a bad man thing.
VTJ Jones.
Mavo on the beat.
Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Kiri, 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 kiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Kiri, 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 kiri.
Weni taya, taya. Weni taya, laya.
Bomba tu bomba, songa na doba. Nyoko niko jaba kigomba. Gonga kugonga, gonya kugonya. Nyoko na kabonya kubonya. Dem ni katot, kanalewa na kashot. Kanafana na pokot, kanapenda nyef nyef. Kenya tuna deni, tuna ball na maheni. Saya shida na wageni, tunapenda nyef nyef.
Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Kiri, 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 kiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Kiri, 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 kiri. Unapigwa bulifutwa jo, unacheza bilo kumbe ulipitwa bro, unacheza na wasupa kumbe wanataka do, na stories za mangu na kwa bazenga sio form. Kazi ni kazi, yani kazi jo ni job. Manzi ni manzi lakini wengine ni pon. Dati na kwa game in the dawn. Mafans kibao nimewashika kama ndom. Na jina ni Delo, only one kwa game. King of genge, pia Johnny name. Nikiskid wana sing, kisha wanaanza kublame. Only one Delo, hello. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Kiri, 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 kiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri.
Bazenga.
Kiri, kiri,
yo,
kiri.
yeah. Mana step out na ma brand new Nikes. Mtupa na nisuka kunikafsi raisi. Mr. Undertaker gezwa zombie kwa ring. Bazenga dadini shaky set kwa taxi. Pori na mabrama pull up ndani ya Datsun. Nafika nikidrip nikasi nikimechapa. Nisipopa funga na hizi ngoma za anasa. Neza anza chache ndo muto hizo sadaka. Nachafua sina jitoa vroom vroom. Gafla bin vu nishachafua sim 2. Vile mina za mahits inachomea P2. Futa waya sim 1 tu mapesa sim 2.
Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Kiri, 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 kiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Iba, chogi doga sheshi akiri. Kiri, 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 kiri.
You know I always come through with a better one, better gun. Right the time, tell them fellas better run. And girls know sit for sure, say me day nice is K-Wise, scratching chicken, watch your table turn. On the mic, see I flow finesse. Now your girl wanna come for some SCX. Like Caesars, I'ma split your legs and chuku, I'ma make you scream for help.
DJ K-Wise,
DJ Jones, how far?
DJ Jones, Kenya Niger, Kondakas, Dakas.
Atos for jam, boy, ngoma bado dadedi.
Welcome back to the Gist City. I am your host, Mondy, and you are tuned in to Juice Wave Radio, where we got the juice. This is Legend Thursday. We've been looking at legends, We'll be looking at legends who have fought. We'll be looking at legends who have made us proud. And we have been looking at legends who we would like to be like. Yeah. Now to take you away from that a bit, some small updates, some small, we are the Gist City, and Gist is all about gossip. So if I don't gossip, I won't be paid by the end of the month. Anyway, let me gossip a bit, but it's good gossip. Now, it is alleged that there are some, tumekuwa tukiona ma concerts happen. By the way, concerts are really picking up in other parts of the world. Huku kwetu ndo sielewi mwanangu, yani tatiza kia Mungu, lakini sawa, hayo tutajua mbele. Kuna concert kadhaa zinafaa ku go down, so I just like to give you guys a sneak peek so that you can start looking out for that. Maze, msiende kukata fence muingie through the fence. Ingia through concert in a legit way. I mean, just put aside your do, changa hela mwanangu. Ikifika hiyo siku, lipa vizuri, enda concert, enjoy. Toka concert bwana bila bwana fujo. Si ati sasa huna pesa, umeenda concert, umekata fence, umeingia concert kama una madamu. Sasa badala ya kusikiza wewe uko hapo wajipanguza madamu. Mambo gani hayo jamaa? Msizoee mambo hayo. Going through the front, msipende mambo ya side. Anyway, Ice Prince Zamani, Nigerian rapper, is believed to be coming to Kenya soon. So Ice Prince Zamani, yes, to those who don't know Ice Prince, he has sung songs like Kolo featuring Oxlade, The City featuring Kofi Jama and Calligraph Jones. He has also sung Oleku with Brimo. So go look out for that. And yeah, Ice Prince is supposed to come. Should I say Afropiano, if there's anything like that? A mixture of Afro and Amapiano, because guys, Nigerians are starting to take over Amapiano, and they are doing it good. I will say how I guess. So let me create a new genre, Afropiano. Afropiano has officially been created by me, Mondy. Now, Afropiano sensation who has been signed to Malian music, that is Zinoleski. Zinoleski is also believed to be jetting into the country anytime between now and December. So yes, Zinoleski. So we are looking out for Ice Prince Zamani. We are looking out for Zinoleski as well. The third act that should be jetting in anytime soon is AG Baby, it's your baby. Adekunle Gold. Adekunle Gold is coming, and he'll be performing alongside Nyashinsky on the 13th of November. The venue is Ngong Racecourse, so you guys go to mtickets.com to buy your tickets right now. As nimewashow maze, msiingie through fence, msipite fence, just go through the front. Yes, AG Baby is supposed to be in country. Grime or drill sensation NSG from the UK. Obviously Grime is from the UK. They updated on their Twitter page that wanafaa kuja. I don't know how true that is, so we are waiting for NSG to tell us the way forward vile wanakuja. Yes, NSG wanafaa kukam. Who else is supposed to jet into the country? Yes, there are artists here and there. Our own Nadia Mukami has been touring the US. Big up to Nadia. Nadia, you're doing a good job putting our name up there on the map. Yes, so those are the guys who are scheduled to pull up na kutupatia concert zingine muoto anytime soon. OG is also abroad. He was in Qatar, Juzi, then we saw him go to the States. So OG is also doing a tour. Hiyo yake hatujui ni kama ni media tour ama he has gone to collaborate, but all we know is that anytime the OG goes abroad anarudi na kitu safi. Yes, anarudi na kitu safi. So let's wait and see what the OG has to give us. So the Sauti Sol is also preparing for their UK tour. They're going to have a tour in the UK soon. So let us look out for those. And tukae rada. Si unaona, I told you it was good gossip. It wasn't bad gossip. So yes, start putting aside your money, save up for that, and let us go and have fun at these concerts. Let us not steal. Let us drink responsibly, and let us remember that alcohol is not for sale to persons under the age of 18. I am saying this why shule zimefungwa, watu wamerudi sasa. Mlikwanga mnaziita vitu tight ndo hizi ziko area. So naomba jamaa, hizo vitu tight msizipasue. Utalala ndani na utalala ndani peke yako. Hiyo kitu tight itaenda itibiwe irudi shuleni. Wewe haupati tiba, wewe waingia ndani. Na vile Waswahili tunavyosema, jela hapaokotwi sabuni. The moment you bend down to pick up that cake of soap, that is the end of your story and you and jail. So don't go anywhere. This is the Gist City on Juice Wave Radio, where we have the juice.
Fly like a helicopter. Now by the grace of God and inshallah we dey move. Question, but then no get the answer. 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 Answer. Bossa, do they do? Yeah, go sing a solo when do they move? See green light when I look at you. Last time I take a picture with you. Now my cassava where you they look. So I say I know see what you do. See when we go get it wild like Chilesu. Got the one you console. Anything you wish me, that be a passion. Bad man no they walk up. Man no be God. Make them they talk up. I see they fly like a helicopter. Now by the grace of God and inshallah we dey move. Question, but then no get the answer. 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 Answer. Question, but then no get the answer. If they like the job of the tomato, then no go catch up.
Girl, don't play hard. I know you wanna go yard with me. She act like she never knew I'm a superstar. Ask your girls, they know who we are. Shit we done to get where we are. Pray and hope I don't see karma. All them nights I was on my last. I thank God that's in the past. Oh Lord, show me who's true. She said she see me on YouTube. I think she does JoJo. Love can turn man to a fool. Don't wanna meet no one new, cause I don't know who's true. Come on. Show me who's true.
See you waiting from the night. Yo,
my life like a film. She asked how I make a meal, still go on the drill. My ting in top now, says she won't fuck with the real. I pray my brother mad mix, can't get his appeal. Only fuck with the real. Only some left, was running from the old bill. Now they upset. If love don't really cost a thing, what's the concept? Cocktail sipping on the beat, up in dumb rep. Cases up court with no misdemeanors. How we take the 4-4 just to lick the dealers. Hit the heater, so I kiss and treat her. All our problems got smoke like Wiz Khalifa. Remember 20 bag licks, I wanted it all. Now for 100 bag lick, but I got the call. But all these people show me love, but want me to fall. But a wise man never said nothing at all.
I know you wanna go yard with me. She acts like she never knew I'm a superstar. Ask your girls, they know who we are. Shit we done to get where we are. Pray I know, but don't see come on. All them nights I was on my last. I thank God that's in the past. Oh Lord, show me who's true. She said she see me on YouTube. I think she does JoJo. Love can turn man to a fool. Don't wanna be no one new, cause I don't know who's who. Show me who's true.
From the 9, see a step so close. Every time I think about her sex, oh God. She a 10 so smart, make my head go, making all my friends go one. Yo, all about my paper, got rich now, everybody want a favor. But my babes told me, never put yourself in danger. Said you're up now, why you rolling with a shaver? Life changed from an L. Free my real niggas, get the fake in the jail. She acting no funny like Dave Chappelle, but I see her teeth grinning when I gave you Chanel.
Girl, don't play hard. I know you wanna go yard with me. She acts like she never knew I'm a superstar. Ask your girls, they know who we are. Shit we done to get where we are. Pray I know, but don't see come on. All them nights I was on my last. I thank God that's in the past. Oh Lord, show me who's true. She said she see me on YouTube. I think she does JoJo. Love can turn man to a fool. Don't wanna be no one new, cause I don't know who's who. Show me who's true.
Only for hot gal in the place. Them want to wind them ways. Tell them forward in a ace. Put a bang bang embrace now.
Early morning love, she get it good from she rise. But put it on so good I make sure she all she ties. Smile upon her face, me know she pleased with this eyes. Come ignorant to make them gyal a roll out them eyes. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Wine for your good make sweat a drip off of me body, yeah. Oh, you're full of chat and you can keep up with me energy. What a epic night of it, embedded in your memory. Little bubble up and treat it like a felony.
What you gonna do when there is nobody that do it better than this reggae guy? I can do this every morning, every evening. Have you screaming straight back to sunrise.
Just get in the position and boss one. Never you forget this is your mission. If take a girl, man, you have it in a condition and boss one. Take a sip and lose the inhibition. Cause when you dip in it, you start my ignition. See you swinging it and this is my ambition. We give it the legit love, make you turn and twist and make give it the steam, make you balance and grip on.
Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there.
Stay down there, girl. Stay down there. My time to wine up. Let them know say that nobody can stop me shine. Caribbean girl, they make my clean and refine. Girl, just make them know that you are one of a kind.
Girl, them a do it like I put it through the night. I show me do it like one thing you tell your woman and get me high. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down there. Go down there, wine and go down move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up.
down, 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 down.
Move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up.
down, 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 down.
Move that up, move that up, move that up, move
Yeah,
that
go
up.
down, 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 down.
How we can handle the man straight up.
Yeah, go down.
Now, these two guys who we have just listened to have refused to leave the music industry. Actually, these three people, everyone on this track has refused to leave the music industry. That is Spice, that is Shaggy, and that is S to the P, Sean Paul. Au watu wametupatia mziki ever since, I think ngoma zao ndo ziliingiza mama zetu box, na bado kuna ngoma zenye wanatoa zenye sisi tunatumia kuingiza na box. So unaona mazee, hiyo lifeline yao ni noma sana. Ngoma yako isaidiane kukatia mamangu, alafu pia ngoma yako bado yanisaidia kukatia mwingine. That is dope stuff mazee. That was Go Down There by Spice, Sean Paul and Shaggy. You are tuned in to Juice Wave Radio, where we got the juice, and this is the Gist City with me, Mondy, where if you didn't know, now you know. Yeah. Jamaica iko na wasee. Jamaica has artists who are known for having music that is timeless, that we listened to back in the day and we are still jamming to right now. Like right now, if I'm in a club and you drop for me a song by Wayne Wonder, I'll even dance more than if you drop for me a song by Ethic. That shows you how timeless ngoma ya kitambo ilikuwa, and that's what we need in music. You can put out a party song, yeah, you can put out a party song, but you package it in a way that it gives itself 9 lives, because the Wayne Wonders and the Shaggies and the Sean Pauls and the Mr. Vegases walianza in the 90s or early 2000s, and mpaka sahi bado ngoma zao zinachezwa. So that is something that they should be proud of. That is something very good, and that is something that is not easy to achieve. Back home hapa tuko na Nyashinski has also managed to do the same. Nyashinski gave us good music, the likes of Tuendelee ama Tusiendelee, him and what's this lady pastor's name? Amani. Yes, Amani, who is currently a pastor in Sitam Group of Churches. Hallelujah. May we bless the name of the Lord. So wewe hapo mwenye unadhani uwezi acha sherehe inaachika bro. Madam, sherehe unaweza acha, waweza fuata Mungu, pia mimi nilivyoamua kufuata Mungu. Amen. Amen. Yes, so Nyashinski gave us music that was timeless. He went away for a while, came back into the scene like he never left. I don't think I've seen an artist who has done that so effortlessly, but if you know of any, please let me know in the comment section. Yes, Nyashinski ngoma zake za kitambo tunazisikiza mpaka wa leo. So when you compile his ukiangalia discography ya Nyashinski, you wouldn't even know that there's a gap hapo katikati unless miaka ziekwe. So that is something that we respect him for. And yes, we love Nyashinski for putting our name on the continental map and in the international map as well. So yeah, as I was saying, Jamaican artists are known for giving us music that has a lifeline to it. Mziki yenye inajicheza, na pia mziki yenye other artists, when they come in, they borrow some, maybe the lyrics or the style of production or whatnot. Like we see Rayvanny in his remix in the remixing ngoma na nani. This song by Gucci, Jennifer, the one that was doing well on TikTok. Jennifer, yeah. In Rayvanny's remix, which will come up shortly, you hear there's a short snippet where he has borrowed from a Jamaican song that was done by a legend. Since today is Legend Thursday, we are paying homage to all the legends that we know in the music industry, in the movie industry, in the entertainment industry. Today is a Thursday, people, and tunajua Kenya weekendi huanza Thursday. Hata saa zingine huanza Wednesday. I think this week tumechelewa kidogo. Yes, our weekend is close by, and obviously we are going to go to the entertainment spots that we can go to. We are going to be drinking and eating and making merry and having festivities of all kind, whether legal, illegal, moral, or immoral. People are still going to enjoy. But as you enjoy, kindly remember this. Do not drink and drive. Do not drink too much alcohol. Inafanya sasa ina impair judgment yako. And to the vendors, to those who are selling liquor, do not sell liquor to people under the age of 18. I know schools are closed, so joints are going to be packed. Joints are going to be packed with people of all ages, people from everywhere, the rich, the poor, the whatnot, boys and girls, the young, the old, the middle-aged, wababa, wenye wanatafuta wababa. Ukiona mtoto anatafuta mbaba, please, toa belt, mpige viboko 2-3, pigia OCS apelekwe nyumbani. Yes, let us not put our kids into the gory things that go on in these streets of Nairobi. Let us protect them as much as possible, and also protect them as we teach them. Not only protect them, una protect mtu as unamfundisha, because unaweza protect mtu, and the moment that they now reach a point where they are standing on their own 2 feet, or they are starting to explore without you, hiyo itakuwa shida, because unapata mtu anaingilia kila kitu. They want to try everything, they want to do everything. So let's look out for that. This is Legend Thursday. Let us go on a short musical break, and once we come back, we will be wrapping up the show as we welcome my next host, who I will be introducing shortly after the musical break.
Gucci baby, fine boy. You say you got me, but I know say you the lie with the look in your eyes. Stop acting funny. Sure you know they pick my call, I don't call you 10 times. Yeah, I love you, even when I don't say you the lie. No, yeah, I miss you, even when I don't say you the wrong. No, should I be caught a Jennifer? Now she dey do the da Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, 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 Jennifer. Say I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she dey do the da Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey, hey, hey.
Wipe the tears from your face. Calm down. I don't feel good when I see my baby crying. And I got love for you. Believe me, I mean it. I don't wanna lie. You talk about Jennifer. She the daughter of my aunt called Monica. Nothing going on, she's my sister. I'm not a terrorist, I'm the America. Hey, hey. Nikilala no masimu sisogele. Unachezea moto. Kuna meseji zao na video zao, moyo utaupa joto. Unanifuata nyuma utaki nitembee, yani kila chocho. Mwisho uje nifuma kwao, nikifanya nao gesti gongo la moto. I love you, nothing gonna change my love, no. I need you, I don't wanna make you feel bad, no.
Should I be caught a Jennifer? Now she dey do the da Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she is spoiling your mind like a Lucifer. Hey, 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 Jennifer. Say I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Now she dey do the da Jennifer. Oh, I'm looking for that girl called Jennifer. Hey, hey, hey. Stop lying. You're like a picky somebody. The way you do, I don't feel sad though. You're like a picky somebody. Oh my God.
See the sound.
That's right. like yesterday, we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block though. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime, the night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you.
It's kinda hard with you not around. Know you in heaven smiling down, watching us while we pray for you. Every day we pray for you, till the day we meet again. In my heart is where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break. I'll be missing you. Somebody tell me why one bad morning when this life is over, I know I'll see your face.
Every night I pray, every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every night I pray.
Every day that passes is a day that I get closer to seeing you again. We miss you, babe. And we won't stop, cause we can't stop. That's right. We miss you, babe.
Every step I take, every move I make.
Small God, mind blown.
It's Young John, the wicked producer.
If they spending a big bit, spending a big bit, yeah. Bam bam, pass me the rat luster. Waiting I did them they eye my pa. We did with cash, no they do transfer. You know where shit, you they laugh my shots, sir. Say you know say I sexy, ma. Every time with the wound shot. Look at my baby show all of my bum. Got to let them know. No go there for corner. Carry last man. Baby show all of my bum. Got to let them know. No go there for corner. Carry last man.
Hey, yo, fair. If I do, then go talk you. No fear, no rest. I dey put up for my hustle. You got no pass my yoga. Hustle for streets now we top the ladder. Back in the days
They say me the flex, I'ma make you no para. Allah, you say him go pay. What is the matter? What is the matter? This is a serious something, and I know come to play. When I they give them something, it is sweet like reggae. Nobody they give it to quench my fire. African bad girl, I go give them tire. Monkey go market, if you no come back, you gone. That's one I hour. Yeah, I'm a boy. Baby, show love at my boy. Got to let them know. No go there for corner. Carry last line. Baby, show love at my boy. Got to let them know. No go there for corner. Carry last line. She got me feeling so excited. It's hard to get her off my mind. Cause she knows how to do it, she knows. Yeah, she knows how to move it, she knows. Cause she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Mama ukisakata, sakata, sakata, rumba, unani changanya, changanya. In a dance floor when you back it up. On your bedroom when you want it up. Mama unaleta joto, joto. Pana insta na mafoto moto. Unapenda janta pana msoto. Ndio ukapige bashu kole soto. Yeah. Oh mama nitakupa good time. And I know you want it for a long time. Cause she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Cause she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Yeah.
Sweet sensation on the dance floor. She give all she got, but you want more. Miss Independent, she got her own, but she'll make you spend it. Katoto kamevaika, divaika na ni mada kishenzi. A bedroom bully, ameivia mapenzi. Left me in a trance, na design and a dance. I'm hoping I pati a chance. Come nikupe mautam, juu shaniteka di wengine wanajam. Katoto hodari, kiuno hatari. When you back it up, nasikia kulipa mahari.
Cause she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Cause she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl. Oh, she's a party girl, party girl, party girl, party girl.
In case you guys were wondering who did that dope jam that you have just listened to, that is Party Girl that was done by You So Crazy and your very own Mondy. Yes, I told you I'm a rapper who's the host, who is lit, legit, and I'm the shit. Yes, that was Party Girl by You So Crazy and Mondy, so go look out for it on YouTube. Yeah. And we'll be giving you fresh jams as time goes by. So I see my time is almost up. Anyway, it's been dope with you guys. It's been mad. I'm going to read some comments here. Jeremy Griffin says, Jeremy Griffin's DJ Veezy, it's lit. Anasema Mondy and VG, since it's Legend Thursday, Kindly pray for me, 36 Mafia. Yes, Clement Ndungu says loving the playlist. Wagwan Winnie Kariuki says here for vibes and inshallah we appreciate that. Jeremy Griffin says tabia za Wakenya. Yes, kwanza sherehe mapema. Lazima sherehe yanzi mapema, my guys. Yes, today is Thursday, but we're on a Friday vibe, as you know how it is. Shout out to Matata in Major for that one. So it's this was Legend Thursday. You were tuned into Juice Wave Radio, and the show is Just City with me, Mondy. Today Blondie couldn't join us. She was held up elsewhere, but amepitisha salamu and she loved you guys so much, and tomorrow we're gonna be together. I've been your host, Mondy. Today was Legend Thursday. We talked about beefs in the entertainment industry, in the music industry, in the movie world as well. So guys, hope you have a good weekend. We are signing out for now, and the next show, Irie and Mello, is coming up, so guys stay tuned for that. We are about to go to Jamka with God of the Lightskins, Mr. Theodore himself. So Theodore going to be taking us through that from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So let us enjoy. Do not touch that dial. This is the Gist City, and you have been tuned, and you are tuned into Juice Wave Radio. Not you have been, you are tuned in, because najua hamwendi kutoka. Hope you guys have a lovely afternoon. From me in studio, peace. Even though nime left chat.
I want to use my Alaska though. I spray some money. I'm slick. My pastors been the warning me. I've been thinking, be the one for me. I got you, girl, I'm down for this. But you don't know, I'm the one for you. Those cases are reminisce. Many things, where you do for me. Many things, where you do for me. Golo, I want to use my last cat to spoil your life. Oh, Golo, I want to go market and market the shot. I love you. Golo, you get it the way you did do me and don't be explain. Oh, Golo, baby you make me Golo. I've been out here thinking, I've been smoking and overdose drinking. Trying to make you queen and a wife. My macaroni with cheese on the side. Hello, hey shawty, nice to meet ya. I got make money spoil you and your sister. Make I send round to your mama for Insta. I know if you want you, mama, you know be lister. Yeah, you make a man go nuts. The way you set with your chest and butt. Then you make a man go. I'ma let Oxlade do the rest of the talk. I want to use my last cat to spoil your life. Oh, I want to go market and market the shot. I love you. You get it the way you did do me and don't be explain. Oh, baby you make me Golo. They get it something you they do me. Me I wanna love you truly. Just like a scene from a movie. I'll be like the Roman to the Julie. Baby girl, check this. I'll be on your RG, but never call, never text shit. I don't do the DMs, tagging and all that. But every time you drop me a text, I'ma call back. I'll be right there next to you. In real life, treat you like a queen, my Nubian still nice. I don't see nobody, you're the one I will wife. Come rain, come sun, come fire, come ice. I want to use my last cat to spoil your life. I want to go market and market the shot. I love you. You get it the way you did do me and don't be explain. Baby you make me Golo. I want to use my last cat to spoil your life. I want to go market and market the shot. I love you. You get it the way you did do me and don't be explain. Baby you make me Golo.
I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California. That's that shit. I took my chick up to the north, yeah. Badass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah. Yeah, that's it. And I see you, the way I breathe you in. It's the texture of your skin. I wanna wrap my arms around you, baby, never let you go. And I see you, there's nothing like your touch. It's the way you lift me up, yeah. And I'll be right here with you till the end. I got my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, shit. I get my weed from California.
closer, closer. I'm with my lady and I fly her to Ibiza. The summer breeze get blowing, no now. Baby, don't she lie? What is on your mind? Love got me so blind. We're just there tonight. Me I got to get it, whip it up on my energy. Me I got to send it anybody if you jealous me.